One of my mom's favorite Christmas memories took place when I was 5 and my other sister was 4. And we were at my grandparents' for their annual Christmas Eve family get together. And while all the adults were in one room, my sister and I went into a different room. And in this room, there was always a candy dish that was filled with chocolate covered raisins. And my sister and I, for entertaining ourselves, were taking those raisins and we were shoving them up our nostrils and then blowing our noses as hard as we could to shoot the raisins into the candy dish, and then we'd get more and we would do that, and that was what we were doing for fun, which my mom and the rest of the adults there only found out because one time my sister didn't exhale, she inhaled, and she inhaled a chocolate covered raisin into her nose and she couldn't get it out, so she starts to panic, which causes me to start panicking, which causes her to start crying, which causes me to start crying, and then this kerfluffle is going on, so all the adults are in the room and they're like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And me and my sister spill the beans and say what we've been doing. Because honestly, Santa Claus was coming that night. We're not going to be lying on Christmas Eve about what we were doing, all right? And then that caused a lot of questions for the adults, such as how long had we been doing this for? Was this the first occasion? Or had we been for the last several months taking those raisins and blowing our noses in them? And they weren't able to get a clear answer out of us, but it didn't look good for anybody who'd been eating those raisins over the last couple months. Anywho, they're now trying to figure out how to get all that final raisin out of my sister's nose, and she's panicking, I'm panicking, they're trying to get tweezers, this, that, and the other thing. They're trying to have her blow as hard as she can out of her nose, and it's not happening. And then we're like, oh my gosh, we might have to go to the emergency room, which causes me to start panicking more because that's my baby sister. Anywho, that causes also my sister to start crying even harder because she's the one who almost had to go to the emergency room and she was terrified. But Christmas miracle, because she was crying so hard, she had so much tears and snot running down her face. Eventually, there were so many boogers, it ended up dislodging the chocolate covered raisin and it came out of her nose. And I do remember this of the joy and celebration of being it's out of her nose. And we were so happy. And it was a Christmas miracle. Anywho, I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.